Hey guys, so this is going to be a bit of a back to front video because I've just gone to editing and realised that all the audio from the footage that I took today actually didn't record. I got video but no audio. Technology has let me down. So I apologise for the unusual introduction. I'm Dave Keeffe, this is ABL Reselling. What this channel is all about is reselling to fund your lifestyle. What I mean by reselling is I take items from one marketplace, whether it be charity shops, car boot sales, online auctions and the like, and sell them online to make a profit. And that's how I make a full-time living. So today we've been over to Accrington. It's the second bite of the cherry there because overnight it was absolutely chucking it down. So I'm very glad of being able to get over there to a boot sale that's undercover. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play footage of my trip around the boot sale today and just stick some general audio over it. And afterwards, obviously, get back to doing the roundup. So enjoy the video. Now clearly this is very much a lesson learned as far as filming's concerned. I'll check that in future. God only knows why the audio didn't record, but hey ho, these things are sent to try us. It wasn't such a bad result really, worth getting out and about, but certainly not the kind of pickups I'll be getting over the summer. So total amount spent today was £46, and for that I picked up 11 items. So I'm going to strap the GoPro to my head and take you through what I got and how much it's getting listed for. So quite a few items of footwear today, and we're going to be starting off with this pair of Nike Hoodland winter boots. I've never seen this model before. They're in really good condition actually, don't look to have had much wear. Obviously great time of year to be selling boots like this. They're a UK size 9.5 and listing value on those is £30. Next up, a really nice pair of leather Timberland boots. I haven't come across these before either. I mean, like the Nike, I haven't seen those before either. I've seen the more stereotypical ones. These are a UK size 8. There is some wear to them. There's a little bit of picking at the vents at the side there, but overall in very, very good condition. Nice standard size, and the listing value I'm putting on those is £35. Now these roller boots look like they've been barely worn. The lady who bought them off actually said they're only worn once, and it certainly looks like that. They're a adjustable size. They're a size 4 to 7. Smaller than I'd like really. With stuff like this I tend to prefer adult sizes, and the brand is Senhai, which is more of a generic basic one. I think that brand is imported by Smith's Toys, but still decent amount of margin in it for me. Listing value on those £20. Now this little chap, I've had one of these just recently that was missing an eyelash. This one's missing both. Tiger brand Furbies, the original ones. This one's a little bit grubby. The one I've had just recently, I think I underpriced it to be honest, and the original Furbies are still extremely popular. I'm going to stick my neck out on this one and put a listing value of £30 on it, and perhaps going further into Q4 if it isn't shifting, take offers on it. But the last one I listed went within hours, which leads me to think that I probably undervalued it. Nintendo DS Lite. This one hasn't got a charger with it, but I'm very confident that I have one in stock. Needs a bit of a clean up kind of thing, but I've turned it on, it's tested, it works. Got a couple of games with it as well, and a very tatty looking case. Not the most valuable of models, the DS Lites, but even so, listing value on this is going to be £30. Now here's a bit of a fail. I picked this up because North Face is obviously a well-known brand, very good seller. This is an adult small men's. The reason it's a fail, it looked on the face of it just like it needed a bit of a wash. There's a bit of grub on it, which I'm not averse to cleaning decent branded stuff, but this one has got a really obvious that I missed cigarette burn in the bottom back. It does smell a little bit cigarette-y to be fair, and on the front it's got what looks like a chuggy burn basically. So I'm not happy about listing that, if I'm honest. So I'm not going to put a listing value of that at all. We're all fallible, we all make mistakes, and obviously I should be fine-tuning and paying more attention next time. Now we have a foursome of Skechers. I think 3 of the 4 pairs were from the same supplier. First up, these ladies Skechers Flex Appeal size 5. Need a good bit, well, they do need a bit of a wipe down to be fair, but there's no damage to them. Listing value on those £20. These two, I thought they were identical at first, but they're not. The different models. This is the Goga mat. They look on the face of it as though they're brand new, but there are very, very slight marks on them, and turn them upside down, they may well have been worn around the house or something like that. Still got the card inserts as well, which will give that impression of freshness when they get out to the buyer. Because they're in such good condition, listing value I've put on those is £20. And the ones that look very similar, but these are the Goga Max, they've had more wear, slightly more cosmetic sort of like issues. There's more wear to the sole, quite small as well at a size 4. So the listing value I'm going to put on those is £15. And the last of the Skechers are these men's Flex Advantage. Externally, not a lot of wear at all, good condition. There is some wear to the heel, there's a hole there. Sole looks good. Obviously the pictures will sell this, and I'll mention the wear inside. Adult size 11, and the listing value I've put on those is £25. Last up today, this really impressive Lambretta Parker. Some patches on the sleeve, some Lambretta logo branding. It's a adult size 2XL. A couple of grubby marks on it, but stuff like this, they get worn on on scooters as well. The mods and the scooter boys kind of like this stuff. Fleece lined as well, so for this time of year, a very, very good selling point. Pretty decent condition overall, no damage. I have gone over it because I paid up a little bit for this. But listing value on this parka, £35. Now, even though there's a relatively small amount of pickups from the boot sale today, like I say, it definitely was worthwhile getting out and about. Got to keep feeding the eBay beast, feeding those algorithms. At the minute, I'm listing every day as well, obviously keeping it G'd up and keeping the plate spinning for the Q4. A really good point came from today as well. While I was out and about, I think it was the guy I bought the 2 pairs of brown Skechers off. I made a really good contact. Last week from the same chap, I bought 3 pairs of high-tech waterproof walking boots. Memory serves, I paid £28 for the 3 pairs, and they've all sold this week for between £40 and £45. Now, getting chatting to him today, I know obviously you wouldn't be able to hear it because the audio wasn't working on the film, but he does have a load, and I'm meeting him there next week to buy them all off him. So it's all about the contacts this week. So I'll definitely be going back, if only for that reason. So totals time, as I said at the top of this piece of the video, total spent today was £46, and for that I picked up 11 items. Now all the listing values that I put on these items are going to be plus postage, and the total gross listing value for today's pickups is £260. So a decent return on investment, but nothing earth-shattering. Now this coming week I'll likely be doing a charity shop road trip again and vlogging that for you to see how I got on. This time of year you can't be relying on just car boot sales. I appreciate the fact that not everybody has got a vast amount of time to go outsourcing, but obviously it is very important to keep your store flowing and keeping the stock moving through. So getting out and hitting the local charity shops will bolster up my stock. Apologies for the sound issues in today's video. I will be checking it in future, and it is a lesson learned. But if you have enjoyed this video, got any kind of value out of it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel, helps me reach more people. If you're not already subscribed, smash the subscribe button, and the notification bell will give you a notification of next time I post a video. Thanks very much indeed again for supporting the channel, guys. I've been Dave Keeffe, you've been amazing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.